Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to GameTechUK. Welcome back to some more Alaskan Road Truckers. This morning they put a little message out on their Discord that they've put together a patch. It's not like the patch. I think they're working on other stuff, but they wanted to put a patch together based on not just my feedback, everyone else in the playtest and as a community as well. As you can see, Michael is in here now. I think it's Michael behind that account. And we've got a really good community here, and I think he knows that. And he knows to listen to us as well, because this is the stuff that we're going to be buying. So I don't think this patch is the patch. It's just a patch, if that makes any sense. And I have got the patch notes as well, but I think there's other stuff going on. But I just wanted to put this together to say, look, this is based on the feedback. This is how fast we can work, and these are the things that we've been hearing from you. So it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Starfield looks different today somehow. This isn't badged as Starfield, is it? Right, how you doing, everyone? So, nice and early. So if you are watching this on the rerun, because this is way too early for you, halfway through the video, towards the end, I would love you to head down into the comment section. Just let me know what you think of the new patch and what you think of the game. Right, let me see, who have we got in here? We've got Matt Fox, we've got Classic, hello Mark, we've got Ryan, Colonel, Matt Fox, we've got Michael in here, I think it's Michael, hello mate, hello Codus, we've got Gordon, PJ, Roderick, Faz, where the lorry under the road part missed a trick. What's he saying? Oh, roads made of quicksand, are we right? Yeah, did you see that? Crazy. Hello CG, how are you? Ryan, how you doing? When's your steering wheel coming, Ryan? It'd be interesting to see how quick they get that delivery out to you. It's Michael, yes. Okay, well, welcome anyway, Michael. It's 9:30. Your demographic gets up at 6. What, you mean the old people? Right, okay, let's crack on with it. Let's start by... Also, there is a continue feature now, which I'm not going to use. These are all the ones that I've used in the past. We're not going to do that. We are going to start a new game. And what we're going to do is, as well as testing everything and just having a look around, in the second to last stream, we went over to the left. In the last stream, we went all the way over to the right and up to the top of the map. And in this stream, we're going to go over to the right and to the bottom. The best, let me show you the map, actually. That's the best way. We'll do that in a second. Let me read out the patch notes to you. So we've got in here added dedicated quality settings for rear view mirrors. Now, there's a lot of people saying, I've only got a 1060 or a 1080, and I put the mirrors on, it really affects the performance. So they've added dedicated quality settings, which are here actually. So rear view mirrors resolution and their update rate as well, so you can change that. So if you are having to pick and choose where you put your epics or your highs or your mediums, that can change now. You can now disable the first person camera following the steering wheel. So as you're steering, I mean, I quite liked it. You do get the camera moving. I don't know whether you can point me in the right direction, Michael, but I haven't found where you can disable that. I had a look in gameplay. There doesn't seem to be anything there. Obviously, it wouldn't be in sound. It may be in controls, actually. First-person camera prediction. Yes. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, don't worry, Michael. Yeah, so first-person camera prediction. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put that on, actually, because I like it. I think it's all right. Okay, so let's go back on that one. Camera toggle speed is increased, and in their patch notes they've actually mentioned me next. Because I hated that, didn't I? And you did as well. There was a few people in chat going, oh god, that makes me feel ill, that whole sort of sweep outside. We just don't need it. It says camera toggle speed is increased. I hope it's the animation I don't want, but that's obviously my opinion. But we'll try it in a second. But yeah, there's a little hi GameTechUK next to it, which I thought was cool. NPC cars now have tail lights, so that was an overlook, so they've put that in. Truck and trailer stop lights, reverse lights, and directional lights now work. Still need some tweaks, though. That's fine. This is an interesting one. Wet road reflections have been improved, so we can definitely try that. Was there anything wrong with the wet road reflections? I suppose the only thing I would say was wrong, maybe it was like glass. Maybe it was too too reflective. So maybe they've changed it there. We'll have a look. Trailer perk tooltips don't flicker anymore. I don't think. Oh yes, we did have that. Do you remember? Yeah. That's right. When we went into the perks, it was like totally flickering. So they fixed that. AI car improvements, but it's still work in progress. And anytime we've tried a game like this in the past, where they say, right, we fix the AI. Usually it makes it worse, and that's fine. That's what I'm expecting. But it does say AI improvements, still work in progress. UI scaling fixes, concrete barrier collision fix. I think that was based on our first stream actually, where we were getting stuck on some concrete barriers. This is an interesting one. Sky and light tweaks. Night is now darker. Sun reflections are fixed. Fog is tweaked. So graphically, that's going to hopefully bring everything together. This is a very important one. Birds presentation tweaked. So the birds have been tweaked. So hopefully no more just sort of staying in the sky there. We'll have to see what they've done with that. Another interesting one, the draw distance improvement in some places. And the final one, subtle UI changes in facility and map menus. So not a huge amount of changes. And like I say, I've got no background knowledge of this game. I don't know what they're up to in the background. But I think what they're basically saying is that, yeah, you know, we've got an update that we're working on, obviously for final release. But we thought we'd put this little update out just to let those sort of play testers know that we are listening and we can actually react really quickly and make some changes. So that's what I'm getting from it anyway. The birds have been tweeted, yes. You're going to see some AI problems, but that's because it's in the works. Yeah, and I totally accept that. This is a playtest. If this was release day, then we can be more judgmental, but this is a playtest. We don't know what's going on in the background. So until it's release day, we're just lucky enough to play testing it. That's what we're doing. Right, let's get on with it. So let's go new game. We'll do a new one. Let's go for a lovely lady this time. Yeah, let's go for a lady. Oh, let's put me controller in. Why is me control? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we'll call her Codus. I don't know if you can say that. I don't know. There we go, and we'll call her Codus.
Good morning, truckers of Alaska. Josh from Truck Stop Radio here.
Oh, you lost 3 hours of work. Oh, bloody hell. I really enjoyed Starfield last night, actually. It's a really relaxing game, isn't it? And we're we're ticking missions off, but there's still so many to do. It's crazy. There we go. Right. So let's go and get this mission, but we won't do the mission. We'll just start this particular bit off as we usually do. So in the first stream, we did actually follow that line, didn't we? We come here, we filled up with petrol, which we'll do, and then we went and spent quite a bit of time here. And we started to move down the map, I think to about here, and we were starting. This bit was quite samey, which it's going to be. It's a region, isn't it? And as we come out of that region, we did get some really interesting intersections. Yesterday's stream, we went over to the right and up. Now, this was really interesting here. We went past an army base. There was loads of stuff, and we made our way all the way up to the top, literally all the way up. So if you haven't seen that stream, it's the Alaskan one before this one. Before this one, there'll be Starfield, then Alaskan. So that was interesting. So what we'll do is today, we will go and get our fuel, and then we'll start to work our way down here. We haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. And like I said yesterday, there's part of me that doesn't want to spoil it for myself and everyone else. But there's part of me that also just can't help going and have a look. So that's what we're going to do. That intro will get like Groundhog Day. Yeah, of course. But that's fine. It's a play test, isn't it? When a company does a play test like that, they decide the bits that they want tested. There we go. Let's put our supports up. Hello, Willow. How are you? I was really hoping to see GameTechUK. We fixed the cable animation because this is just brilliant. But then it comes over here, and he's about an inch off. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will be. Oh, thank you, Matt. He's a lovely geezer. Yeah, if you haven't seen up the top of the map, then you might want to watch that. But we're going to go over to the right and the lower part today. Right, let's get in here. And let me know if the volume's too loud as well with the engine, by the way. Here we go. And lovely. I'm getting nice and comfortable in this game. I like it. It's cool. Dashboard lights, let's get them on. Right. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's better. Does it need an animation, I'm wondering? Does it need an animation? Because on the... if you press it once to go to the next view, there's no animation, and that's perfect. But you go to the next view, and there's like a an animation and another one. I just don't know if you need that, but hey, that's just my opinion. I'd rather have it with no animation, just flicking through the different views. You can actually change that. You can change what the other views are. Let me have a look. So, camera slot 1, third person. The little tutorial is hovering over it. Okay, we'll do the tutorial bit first. But yes, you can change. You can change. Maybe just have their animation as an option. That's what I would say. Yeah, you don't have to do all the steps. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I definitely want to take a load anyway, and we'll follow this out, and we'll go and get fuel, and then we'll turn around because we need fuel. I think you've tweaked the steering as well, but that wasn't in the patch notes. Someone said that you'd speeded up the turning of the steering wheel. Right, let's have a look at these birds. I think the birds are doing exactly the same. Yeah, I don't see any difference in those birds. Yeah, I don't see any difference in those. Oh, that looks nice as we go through there, look. Is that too loud, by the way, for the engine? I know in one of the streams, the engine noise was really loud. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're saying disable them so we can do that. Yes, okay, yeah, I got you. If we go to settings, that's in gameplay. Yes, so camera 1 slot is third person. Distant camera, slot number 2. Far third, driver side wheel camera, bumper camera, rear view, windshield, top down over cab, side left, side right. Let's go for that one, driver side wheel camera. So now as we flick through, oh, that's not, oh, I like that one. That's cool. I like that one. Yeah, you see the first two, you just haven't got an animation. Look, it goes from there, no animation, there, no animation, and then you've got like a bit of a one. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. No, there's no texture on the wheel, on the tyre, is there? But that's fine. You're dealing with that. Unless it's release day, at least you're spotting the bugs as well as me. Yeah, that is a good view, yeah. Yeah, the birds for me there anyway are the same. Those birds have not been tweaked. And there's some wildlife over there you can see. They're dancing and prancing. They're probably laughing at the birds. That's what they're doing. I think they're like, have you seen these birds up here? Look. Right, let's go and get some fuel. And then we're going to go to a new part of the map. Birds are smaller and move faster. They're definitely... yeah, they're not moving though. They're just sort of flickering up there. Yeah. They are smaller though. Right, let's get on with our journey. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Hopefully you've left me a little cheeky like. Some of the pop-up has been improved in various places. I'm not sure where that is, but I just want to see what the difference is actually with this first-person prediction camera. So let's have a look. So I've actually put it on, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything there. So let's turn it. I think that's in controls, isn't it? Oh no, it is off. Yeah, yeah. So let's put that on. Did it save? Sometimes you have problems saving here. Controls. Yeah, it does say it's on. Yeah, it definitely says on, but it doesn't seem to be sort of doing anything. Birds are small. Yeah, we have to tweak them more then. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. Pop up, not here. We're talking, we're taking care of further areas. I got you. I got you. Yeah, so there's no pop-up here. In fact, there is no pop-up here. It looks really nice, actually, doesn't it? As we went up north yesterday, in some of the areas where we were sort of coming over the brow of a hill and we could see down into the valley, obviously we can see some pop-up there. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Hello, Iceman. How are you? Oh, thank you, Gordon. So a bit like yesterday, we've gone through the changes now. Now we're just going to explore some more of the map. We've got to get some fuel first, though. Also, there's another option which we can work out which one's the best for us. In DLSS sharpness, let's go up to our extremities that we like to do. Let's put it all the way up. That probably looks sharper on stream, certainly, I should imagine. Let's put it all the way down. It's always good to see extremities, and then oh, apply. I did apply, didn't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I did apply. Yeah, because it's there, isn't it? If we go all the way down and apply that. Yeah, there's a button. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, you can really see the difference. Yeah. Yeah, that's got almost a blurred look to it, hasn't it? Yeah, it's on performance, isn't it? Let's go for quality and put that right up. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's... I still don't think we need that sharpness up. It does something to the image. It sort of changes the image a little bit. I think... yeah, I think just going maybe just up a little bit on it. Like that there. Yeah. For me, anyway, that seems to be the sweet spot. Right, let's see how this AI is behaving. See it? They all seem to be waiting and pulling out nicely. They've got rear lights as well, which is good. Let's look at our rear lights now. No, it's not that one. It's... oh no, that's just flashing, isn't it? Okay, we'll try it when it goes dark. Right, what's he doing? Someone messaged yesterday and said, no, in trucks, that's how slow the indicators are. And I was like, really? Because that would just absolutely make me want to hand in my resignation. I like the game Professor, yeah. And I mean, as I've always said on this channel, most of my interest for this game is coming from a console point of view. So if they get the performance right, and then absolutely it's worth a buy. The views are better though, certainly are better. Let's put that on. I've got nail varnish, brilliant. Well, I'm a lady, aren't I? So it's going to happen. There we go, let's fill right up with petrol. And we'll get some snacks in that while we're here as well. We're going on a big journey together. This is all the effort of the team. I'm not that much of a factor here, but I'll relay it. Of course, Michael. Yeah, no, you're all... Well, it's a team effort, isn't it? So, yeah, it's a team effort. Hello? Let me put the tutorial back on. Maybe we need that. Where is it? Where is it? I can't seem to fill up with fuel. Let's go around the other side. Maybe it's not that one, actually. Maybe it's this. Oh, it has gone yellow there, so maybe that's why. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe it's because it's gone yellow. I thought it was green when we parked up, but maybe not. Handbrake's still on. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was green. That's it. Right, so amber, green. There you go. So you have to park in the right slot. That's fine. Right. Let's put the gallons up. That's it. They're already up, aren't they? I don't want to ruin my nails. Red, green, make it simpler. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you going to drive off without paying? No, of course not. I do like this though. This is cool. The only change I would make here is to actually have some kind of, and this is just picking, is have some kind of basket system where you choose what you want and then go to the cashier. It would make it, you know, it'd make it far more realistic than sort of, okay, I'll have one of them. Yeah, right, we'll have one of them. That's fine. That would be fine if it was like a self-service counter, but there's not. There's someone there. So that's just nitpicking, though. Absolute nitpicking. We considered that, but after a while it would be tiresome. I suppose no more tiresome than actually coming into the shop to choosing. You know, if you're going to give people that immersion level, I suppose you want to see it right through to the end, don't you? I suppose going in real life, going into the garage is tiresome, isn't it? And seeing the person, I suppose it is, but that's part of the game, isn't it? That's it. We got loads of stuff. I do like. Do you sell pizza? I love your pizza. Does he sell hot pizza? Oh, it's delish. It is delish. No, he doesn't. Why do you? No. What sausage? I'll have a hot dog. All right. I'll have a hot dog. Ah, you don't have enough space. That's fine. That's fine. We've got everything we want. Get hot dogs. And pizza. But these little extras of... and the sound is really nice as well. The ambient sound, I like that. Hopefully they'll make changes at the gas station. Yeah, I mean, they're always looking for making changes, aren't they? Forklift Simulator 24. Who's the publisher of that, Andrew? Vacuum in your truck, yeah. Right, here we go. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Right, what we're going to do is let's make our way Yeah, see you later. Thank you, Michael, for coming in. I appreciate that. Let's go over here. That's where we're going to make our way over, all right? Yeah, I quite like that view, but as he rightly says, the texture on the tyre is not correct. Be nice to have some white writing on there as well, wouldn't it? It's the boy racer in me, I can't help it. Oh, that's it. Right, have we got these rear lights that they were talking about? No, it doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, no, we've got brake lights. We've got reverse lights. What about ordinary lights? We've got indicators. Doesn't seem like there's actual... let me do it from the dashboard, actually. Lights. Let's have a look. No. Okay, so that's on. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any actual rear driving lights, I suppose you'd call them. Yeah, you would call them driving lights, because that's what they're called. How are you, Stephen? You alright? Game performance, well, game performance obviously depends on, you know, what PC you've got. At a later date, obviously, let's turn that tutorial off now. We'll be able to hopefully show you some console gameplay. That's what I want to do, but it's not ready yet. You know, that's why PC's coming first, so that's fine. Parking lights, no, they're just driving lights, aren't they? The lights that are on all the time as part of the headlights and the rear lights. I think it looks a bit crisper. I don't know whether that's me or not. Right, so we're working our way over to a new section of the map that we haven't... Not a new section, but a new section to us. I haven't seen it. So that's where we're going now. So we will stop and have a look at various things, but we're here to just go and have a look at these sections of the map now. So far, so good with the AI. I don't think I've seen anything untoward. Working and lurking. I've got my usual Wednesday date with my lovely wife's aunt. She's 83. She's in a care home. Oh, she's just been told that she's got terminal cancer and there's no more treatment that they can do. And she's in a care home. She's fully there, if you know what I mean. She's a lovely, lovely lady. And we go and see her at weekends. But I go down every Wednesday on my own and have lunch with her. Thanks, Steve. Oh, shit. Thanks, mate. Come on, Eva, in here. Yeah, so we go down there. Well, I go down there every Wednesday. It's really, really nice. And I love just seeing the old girls in there. Oh, God, their face lights up when you go in there. So I really look forward to Wednesdays now. It's great. Yeah, the dash sat-nav seems to be working okay. Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to it every Wednesday. And she looks forward to it as well. The other day she was saying to my missus, oh, I wondered if what would he do if he didn't turn up? Would he ring the office and let them know? Because I look forward to him coming down. Oh, it's great. I like seeing all the other people there. They're lovely, lovely people. And it is a dementia home as well. She hasn't got any kind of dementia, but it is a dementia home as well. And some of them are just... But there's this look of recognition when you go in, and I give them a little cuddle. Are you all right? And the little look, the face lights up, and the look of recognition there. It's just beautiful. Really love Wednesdays. So yes, that's why I streamed a little bit early. A glimpse of the future. Yeah, Christmas future, isn't it? I don't know the answer to that, Professor. Yeah, I haven't played that aspect of the game long enough. I will find out, but yes, I don't know how many trucks there actually are in the game. A glimpse of the future. Oh, it's raining. Okay. So yeah, I love Wednesdays. This is quite cool, driving behind the AI, actually. okay, Andrew. Yeah, I thought you was going to say, you know who, Andrew. Yeah, that one's passed me by, so yeah, I'll definitely look at that. Hello, Penguin, how are you? Oh, sorry to hear that, Ryan. Yeah, they are. They're lovely, lovely people. Yeah. Oh, your mum was in a care home for around 15 years. Hemorrhage at 46. Oh, God. Yeah. Soon every day will be Wednesday. Shut up, Colonel. The people that work in there, though, oh, my God, they're just angels, aren't they? I find that. I find that in any sort of caring for other people. They're just... Oh, it's a bit like yesterday. Look, the AI is going over to the side. I think they just need to be told to actually use the bloody road. Satnav is flickering a little bit, yes. Oh, that was quite nice. He sort of veered off a little bit to make room. Did I get early access because of YouTube? No, not at all. No, if you go into their Discord, you can ask them for early access. They're taking sign-ups, so no, not at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. It was a bit wet there. Oh, oh, whoa, sliding? What the... What's going on? I don't know why we're... Look, can you just wait? I will have you off this bridge. I will. We don't know how much it is yet, no. Can you just... Right, I'm going to slip in behind this one, hopefully. They're on me, aren't they? Like a bloody tramp on chips. Look at them. But no, this isn't a YouTube thing. I just happen to be in their Discord. And I have made videos in the past. Maybe that's why they put me in. But there's people in there that haven't got YouTube channels that are on the playtest. So, yeah. Right, what are they doing behind me? Are they waiting patiently? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's letting me out. All right. Right, let's see where we are. Okay, so now we're in new territory now. Going past the big delta. Hello, John, how are you? Oh, that looks lovely there with those trees and the rain. Yeah, that looks nice. People doing the old switch time zone thing to get Forza early access. Are they? What, going to New Zealand? I don't want to risk it. I don't trust it, you know. It does, Classic, yeah. Yeah, release date is coming on PC on the 18th of October, so only a few more days. Console, the official line is shortly afterwards, but I don't think it'd be for a while, personally. I really hope they see the potential of a console release and what it could do for them as a brand, as a company, and really, really get that dialed in so it's proper. Not, oh, here we go again, you know, AI all over the place, trucks falling through the road, which isn't happening here, so I don't see why it would happen on the PC version. But you get my meaning. I would love it. I'd love it to be what we've got here, really. Yeah, there's a. I mean, I'm driving it fairly bug-free. You're watching, so you can judge it as well. But you know, we're not falling through the road. Nothing crazy is happening. It feels solid and reliable, and that's what I want for the console version. My worry for the console version, and I did speak about this in my video, is performance. Now, I've got this on 4K with DLSS on quality. I've turned the sharpness up, and everything is on Epic. And it hasn't got the most crisp look. It looks lovely, and you know, I don't know what it looks like on the stream. I'm sure it looks good, but with YouTube's compression, obviously you're not getting the full picture. But everything looks good. We've got a bit of an issue here with AI. Okay. But if we put this down to, say, for example, let's put it down to 1080p, which is feasible for the console, isn't it? And then it can sort of upscale it that way. But if we put it down to 1080p on on high. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Just want to go. Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, let's do that to high. So yeah, 1080p on high. You'll see the difference. You'll see the difference. Oh, let me go back to full screen. All right, so now we're on 1080p on high. I mean, you can see that there's a certain blurriness that we haven't got. I mean, it's not as bad as I was expecting, actually. Yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, I'll take that back. It's actually not that bad. They must have made a few improvements to. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, actually, does it? I take it back. I take it back. That looks absolutely fine and acceptable. So maybe if it is on the PlayStation and Xbox at this sort of quality, this is at 1080p, but you know, they can upscale it and do what the console does. That's not actually that bad, is it? That's not that bad at all. If it looks like this on the Series S, I'm very happy. Yeah, that's better than I thought. Let's go down to medium. Yeah, we're missing. Actually, there's a big difference between. You can see in the terrain. There's a big difference from high to medium by the looks of it. Well, it's still not terrible, is it? It's absolutely not terrible. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Randy. Let's go even. Let's go even lower. Let's put it on low. 1080p low. Just wait for it to pop back in. Seems to take a few minutes for the... There we go. There's the terrain. Yeah, very foggy. Yeah. There you go. 70 months, though. Bloody hell. We've known each other for ages now, Matt, haven't we? Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Matt's a lovely geezer. We've met up many, many times now. It's getting to the point where we can say countless. We've met up countless times. You probably could count it, Matt, but you would need two hands, wouldn't you? I mean... But it's all good, isn't it? It's good. Well, even on okay, we need to wait until it's not foggy to really judge it. But I totally take back my train of thought with. I'm a bit worried about how it's going to look because even at 1080p on low, okay, we're covered up with fog at the moment, so let's just wait. But it doesn't look that bad, does it? Yeah, I'm always happy to roll back on something I've said, and that was unjustified. You guys slept well? I didn't sleep. That almost sounds menacing. Did you sleep well? I didn't sleep because I was watching you. End of November is the 6-year mark. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? Matt never has 2 free hands, no. Right, we need this fog to sod off. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we've made our way along this road. Nothing like untoward or anything that exciting in this section so far. So hopefully, as we come down here, we'll see some sights. But we do need this fog to sod off. Ah. I'm just waiting for Nerdicus to come in and start hitting on me again. Just stop it. I'm not an object to be hit upon, you know? Am I, Matt? Count the STD incidents. Wow, Snowy. Come on, folks, sod off so we can actually see what it looks like during the day. Although saying that, we're coming up to quarter to 10, so I'm not sure how much we're going to see. But this is currently on 1080p low. Not that bad, is it? Not that bad at all. I'll totally take that back. Let's flick back up. I quite like that gear noise. Should we go down to 1280 by 720 like the old days? Oh god, it'd be like the old days. Look at that. Windows 98 gaming. That's what I was expecting actually when I put it down to 1080p, but the game surprised me. Anyway, let's stop messing with resolution. Matt is like the old guy playing cards in the rec room that the other convicts don't hassle. Let's go epic. In her sleep. Yeah, he is funny, Matt, isn't he? I do like Matt. He's a good geezer. There's a sharpness. Yes, yes. And now if we put that back up. Oh, here we go. No, there is a major difference, isn't there? Wow, look at that. Yeah, that is a big, big difference. Yeah. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Right, we're following a bit of traffic. I like that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's a speed limit up here. Maybe that's why they're slowing down. That is one of the funniest guys I've never met. Matt's definitely a convict, though. There's no doubt about that. Even the reflections in the bonnet, they're pretty sweet, aren't they? One of. There's you, Jimmy Carr, you know the one. It's David Brent, he's funny. I don't mind a traffic jam like this though, do you? I think it's probably because this is a 15 mile an hour, so that's what the AI has been told to do. Hello, Teluga. I've also got a battery icon bottom right, which a few people in their Discord have said about in the playtest. What's that all about? I'm hoping it won't be Max, sorry, yeah. That looks delicious up here though, doesn't it? Really, really nice. Yeah, I don't mind following this. This is all part of it, isn't it? Hello, Poods. No, you're late. We started at 9:30. No, apparently it's new in this build, so there might be a bit of an issue with it, FN. We don't seem to be following any path, so let's put a path all the way to this road here. Yeah, we'll follow it all the way down. I'm tempted just to go completely AWOL and just overtake everyone, but I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to go up there. There's nothing on the map. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Just going to park up here. Are you in the US? What? Me as a person or the game? The game's set in Alaska. This looks really nice up here, doesn't it? Really nice. It also reminds me of Conan up here, actually. Oh, there's a point of interest up here. Nice. Let's have a look across the... oh, come on. That does look nice, though, doesn't it? It really does. This is what I'm talking about, right? So there's names and names. So you imagine the promise of the original truck driver, the mess of On the Road, the debacle of Truck Driver the American Dream. And now we've got the possibility of this coming to console. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it? Do you know what I mean by that? It's almost too good to be true. This is, for my lovely console audience, this just would be massive, like massive. This would be the Euro Truck and American Truck of consoles, wouldn't it? It's almost like it's too good to be true, and I just hope that it comes out just like this, because honestly, you know, I hope that unlike people like Sodesco or Aerosoft, I do hope they realise the potential of what they've got here, and I just hope they really nurture that Xbox and PlayStation version, so it comes out like this. I really, really do. I don't want it to come out a mess. I want it to come out in the best condition it can be in. So then the team can then say, right, well done, everyone. Now let's work on upgrades, extras, enhancements, and expansions, paid or free, whatever it is they're going to do as a business. I just hope it comes out like that, because this is brilliant. I really enjoy it. And look, there's toilet roll. Look. A relaxing meeting place for residents. This is a dogging area, isn't it? With a beautiful view of Tok. Where's Tick? And the surrounding landscape. The name Tok is derived from the Athabascan language, in which it means a peaceful crossing. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a lovely view there. Absolutely lovely. Yes, you could say that it's quite desolate, and you know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm happy to accept that. You know, there's not much in the way of walking around. In fact, there's no NPCs walking around, is there? There's the odd car. I think in a funny kind of way that sort of adds to it, because I'm used to that sort of environment with SnowRunner. So it's almost like an extension of that. I'm not expecting it to be like New York or other states in America. Yeah, this is really good. Really good, actually. I'm really happy. Love of dog lovers, yes, yeah. Hello, Captain, how are you? Maybe if you find tick, it fixes the indicator, yeah. Yeah, because then we got tick, tock, tick. FN's like, don't explain my joke. It was funny enough as it is. It doesn't need explaining. Oh, we have got red lights there, actually, but not on... No, we have got red lights there now. Okay. The lights do work, it seems. What do you think, though? Honest opinions, what do you think so far of what we've been showing here? I really like it, I've got to tell you. Yeah, I really do like it. Yeah, it's cool. I like these bits where you have to actually, you know, press things. Admittedly, it can get a little bit awkward when you're driving along and you're like, right, let's do the wipers. You end up in a ditch. Because you're driving and you're sort of looking there as well. It's not shite. They've done very well. Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Console gamers have been so stitched up, haven't they? And if these people do it right, honestly. Yeah, I like that as well. Yeah. Right, we're getting up to... There's a car on its side there. Oh, I love that. Let's have a look. You're right. You're Brilliant. I just want to help. One little push over and he could be on his way. I mean, he's trying. What's the detail on the underside like? Nice. We've got the suspension. Yeah, this. I can still hear my indicator. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Yes, exactly, Colonel. Yeah. I can still hear the indicators. Look. What about if we go all the way over here? Brilliant. Love that. Excuse me, madam. Can you hear a ticking noise? Hello, Chris. And do you think this would come to console? No, it is coming to console, Chris. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a definite. It's a definite. It is coming to console. There's no hope or praying. It is coming. Right. So the indicator noise is attached to the player, not the truck. So I need to tell them about that. The PC version will likely be playable in VR since this is Unreal and there is a mod coming to play any Unreal game in VR. Yeah, you can squeeze most games to play VR. How that comes out is a different story. You can play Starfield in VR, but do you want to? That's the real question. And I'll just show you, we have got field of view as well. I have got the field of view set back. I think it looks better. Let's go to the other extremity, which is all the way down. You know, you're up a little bit close. The raindrops look a little bit bigger. You know, everything's fine. I don't think there's a reason for you to be that close. I don't think so. But yes, I do prefer it all the way back up. Field of view as standard is set to here. Hello, Rob. How are you? Hello, British Ace. How are you? Yeah, this is how it comes sort of out of the box, if you like. And again, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just prefer it, you know, with the field of view up to about there. This wiper squeaking and the indicators. Well, funnily enough, we was in... I mean, that looks really pretty, doesn't it? You got to admit. And I sort of like the art style of the mountains. Yes, put a tick in there, Matt. Now, we was told yesterday, if they're squeaking, that means that they're wearing out, basically. So, which was a great mechanic. So, the quicker you have to replace them. And if they wear out, they won't clear the rain. The only problem I find is that you get this sort of like... In the real world, it would be like misty rain. It's like, do you need the wipers on? Do you not? You put them on, they start squeaking. You turn them off. It looks like you feel like you need them. But yeah, very happy so far. What's the driving like? Is it a bit clunky? No, I mean I'm on controller. Admittedly, I will be moving over to my my steering wheel and the rig for release. But while we're doing playtests, I'm quite happy on controller. No, it's not clunky. No, not at all. It's a great mechanic, isn't it? Classic, yeah. See, that's squeaking, meaning it's wearing out. But it is raining. I do need them on. Maybe have an intermittent setting. That would be nice. That would also sort of be quite realistic as well, wouldn't it? You know, for them to be going every now and again. I'd love an intermittent setting. Is there just one radio station? There is I think there's a couple. I think there's in-game music, and yes, you're right. Actually, there is one station, but it is that Truckers FM. You know, with all the licensed music. So, I think you can listen to that for. Well, you don't even need a game to listen to it. You can just listen to it digitally. But yes, that will be in the game. Another game that was in. Do you remember Bartender Simulator? I think it was in that as well. Where are we? Okay, so we're here. We're working our way down. That was quite a nice corner up there, wasn't it? Let's see how interesting it gets down here. No, it's an offline game. Yeah. obviously they've been asked a million billion times. Oh, nice bit of industry here. They've been asked a million billion trillion times for multiplayer, and they hear it. I don't know if they're going to do it. They hear it. I don't know how much work that would be. Even a co-op feature, not even necessarily big servers or anything like that. Just a co-op feature would be really nice, wouldn't it? Let's go and have a look at little look around here. I love all the sound. Also, the feet work as well, which is really cool. Really cool. I'll show you if you haven't seen it. This is a great detail. So we've got accelerator, we've got brake, and watch him as he changes gear. Clutch. Look at that. Now, that's what I mean. This has got features that I called it yesterday in my video, like the industry standard. We all accept that. Oh, yeah, I mean, you only have to read some of the comments. Oh, you'll never beat ATS. I'll get over yourself. It's just a video game. But yes, you are right. It is the best trucking experience that you can buy. But this has got features that hasn't. That hasn't got a working clutch foot. It hasn't got this, you know, where you can get out. Look at the animations. You don't have to and don't get me wrong, I'm not sticking up for these and trying to knock them. I like to look at sort of like devil's advocate and sort of be a middle ground. But you can't take the cables out in ATS. You can't open the hood and have a look inside. So I like the fact that this is trying to be original. I mean, this is pretty good. Look, and you can change fuses. You can do coolant and oil. My hand is there, stuck through the thing. It's good. Right, let's have a little look around. Okay, so we've got a nice bit of industry here. I like the way everything's detailed as well. Look, rubbish dump, detailed. We can climb on it. I'm stick at the dump, look. I mean, in the future, you know, God, there's so much potential, isn't there? But again, we're not buying potential. But saying that, you could reverse in here. There could be people working there. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, that was one thing that I did like about On the Road, actually. The fact that you could, you know, reverse in. You had to open up the truck. I did really like that aspect. I really did. But unfortunately, it's just crazy, wasn't it? Whoa, jackknife. Is there cops you can get pulled over? No, no. You can get fines for hitting people and stuff like that, but no police. You know what you done, Chris. What has he done? Well, what hasn't he done? Right, let's carry on our way. I really like that view. That's cool. On the Road had the speed camera. Yeah, that had some good elements. I mean, I still stand by that, but yeah, wasn't seen through, was it? Being cheeky. That's one of his good points. That is that's an attribute. It always gets a mention there, doesn't it? Right, let's have this tea that my father-in-law brought in. I think overall the graphics look improved. I don't know what they've done, but it does look improved somewhat. I think the only negative would be that, you know, some of the location, or the location as a whole, from what I've seen so far, is very samey. You know, you're driving around the sort of same set of mountains. A lot of the roads look similar. A lot of the trees look similar. And I think after sort of 4 or 6 hour sessions, you may seem to you may have a little bit of sort of scenery fatigue. Maybe I think that will creep in if you are going to play this for long periods of time. The other thing that I've noticed as well is, now I don't know how much they're basing it on the real location, but it does come across as very flat, doesn't it? You know, I love the bits in American and Euro Truck where you're like, wow, oh, okay, oh, we're going over the, you know, and there's a lot more hills and valleys and stuff like that. It does feel quite flat. Is this stuck? I think it is. Can we actually knock them out of the way? That's as police as you get. I did tell you, Nerdicus. I did tell you. Keep it professional, alright? I don't need your advances, okay? Think of this as a workplace. You can't get away with that anymore, right? Trust me, you can't. The mountains do look a bit cartoony, yeah. I have mentioned this, actually. They have got a bit of a cartoony look. In a funny kind of way, I'm fine with that. I sort of quite like the look of it. And in another kind of way, yes, it does look cartoony. That's sort of something for you to make your own mind up, whether you like. But yes, you are absolutely correct, yes. Yeah. I like the way that different terrains, though. Look, you can see the way that it is. Oh, we've got a hill here, actually, as if by magic. See, I'd love more of that. Now, I don't know if they really are basing it on that particular road, and they're like, well, the road's flat, we're not going to change it. But look at this. Look, now we've gone off-piste a little bit. Doesn't that make it more interesting that you've got lots of hills and undulations? Love it. Look very 2D. Yeah, well, they are in a funny kind of way. Yeah, yeah. What's that gameplay technique or the graphical technique where it's like a 2D... Oh, God. It's like where the foreground moves, but the background moves differently. There's a technique to it. I can't think what it's called. It's from the old days. It's almost got that effect. Yeah, but in a funny kind of way, I quite like it. I think it looks nice. Yeah. I quite like it. Parallalox, yes, that's it. Parallalox, that's it. Forza Motorsport early access is live already. I think if you change your time zone to New Zealand, you can get it now, maybe. Any snowy roads, well, the whole thing is season-based. Now, they put you at the end of winter and beginning of spring. So, yeah, this whole place will be covered in snow. I suppose going back to what I said earlier about, you know, sort of scenery fatigue, theoretically, if you are playing it that long, you know, 1 minute it's going to be summer, and then it is going to be snowing, and you're going to be having trouble on these roads. So maybe let's wait on that judgment until we're actually playing the full game. But yes, this will be snowy, yeah. If there's still a playtest next week, I wouldn't mind doing like a long stream of this, and actually playing the game, doing the proper drop-offs, and hoping to see more weathers and storms and stuff like that. So hopefully if the playtest is on next week, I'll try and do like a long stream, a 4 or 5 hour stream, and see, you know, actually do some deliveries and get into the meat of the actual game, rather than just sort of driving around aimlessly, which is what I'm good at. Okay. Not the most scenic route. We're seeing quite a bit of the mountains here, aren't we? But it's not the most scenic route so far. My favourite bit of the game was all up here. Do you remember yesterday where we come across... no, it was here, wasn't it? Yeah, all up here. This is really interesting up here where my mouse cursor is. Down here, not so much, but we have got a lovely view of the mountains. Hello, Sean. How are you? A good couple of hours, Pooch, yeah, yeah. And I know we stopped off a few times, but you will, won't you? But yes, it's not as small as I first sort of thought. But being the only road in and out, obviously you're going to be doing that road quite a lot. That sort of metal piping going along the road, that looked really good. I like that. Oh, we've got a helicopter base up here, by the looks of it. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a looky. Yeah, definitely, Shane. Okay, cool. Now this gives us a little indication when you come to here, and oh, where are they taking off then? Where, is this like a runway? Maybe it is. Maybe maybe it is. Yeah, when you go here, you get a little indication of what sort of loads. This is what we've been doing around the whole map, actually. There's no hint as to what the actual load is here, though, is there? Yeah. And I don't think it'll let me do this because... hello, darling. No, you can't. Yeah, because we've already got something. There's normally a load sitting here. Or not here, but wherever there's a NPC mission giver, there's normally a load that you would pick up. Cool. No, this is, they're all sort of make-believe, non-licensed trucks. And for a small team of 20, that just saves a lot of bureaucracy and time, I suppose. They can just get straight on with building their own trucks. Whether they come into the future, I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I sort of haven't got a problem with the trucks. I just like the interiors to be a little bit better detailed. You can get up here as well. You know, you can have a nice little sleep if we want. Let's sleep for 4 hours. Do you think it's worth the money? We don't know how much it is, Scott. It might be £400, mightn't it? But yes, I think it's worth playing, that's for sure. Now that sky does look weird. That is not... I don't like that sky. Yeah, I can see the sort of artistic... If it was like a 2D game or something like that, but the sky isn't right there. I don't like the sky. What do you think? I mean, it's just not right, is it? It's not realistic. And it makes the mountains pop even more as 2D. No, you can buy different trucks and you can upgrade your truck as well. Oh no, apocalyptic. Yeah, I don't like the sky. The sky would need to change, really. Because it's not a sort of it's not an alternative universe type. It's set in reality, isn't it? And me personally, I've never seen the sky look like that. Oh, did you see him swerving? It might be like that near the Arctic. Yes, it might be. Yeah, yeah. That is a big word of the day, classic. I like it. Can you see how we're having trouble getting up the hill? My finger is full on the accelerator as well. We're doing 20. Now we're going over the brow of the hill. Foot still down. Now we're speeding back up. You know, it's got physics included. You know, it's not a trucking game like, shall we say, some others. That are just like, they don't care whether there's a hill. You're driving the same speed, flat out. Who wants that? Who wants that? I don't want that. Seem to get different type of rain as well. You know, you get thicker blobs, you get the misty rain. There's absolute weight behind the truck. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you'd hope in the future. The same thing's happening with the sat-nav, actually. It's not right, is it? The in-game sat-nav, the in-truck sat-nav. Always got to love the physics. I mean, On the Road had that, didn't it? And I sort of... The roads were realistic to the point where they were boring, and I sort of said that in a few videos, because when you are on the motorway, it's boring, isn't it? You know, not many motorways are very different, certainly not round here. I mean, it wasn't until we got up to Scotland and there was no motorways, then you start seeing different roads and, you know, seeing mountains like this. But where I live in the sort of southeast of England, you know, the motorways are boring. So you are in Alaska, so it's always going to look like Alaska, isn't it? You know, so I suppose you have to get your head around the fact that you are in Alaska. So it's going to look like Alaska all the time, because it's Alaskan Road Truckers. Well, there are only small improvements, Telly, but yes, yeah, the improvements they've mentioned, apart from the birds look smaller to me, but no, the birds weren't behaving correctly. You see deers, yes, we have seen that. But you can see with small movements, you know, rather than big movements where he's always steering left and right, with small movements, it's actually quite a nice experience on controller. Look, you know, with just small little movements. But my interest will obviously be steering wheel and sitting up at the rig. Oh, this looks nice round here, look. Oh, hello. Hang on, let's have a little pull over. What, for you today, Colonel? The bird's never... Oh, twee. I can't read that. It's pissing down. Nice, isn't it? We can probably get sent back to the truck, actually, if we do this. Yeah, returning to demo area. Yeah, that's fine. I expected that. Yesterday we had the HUD off, didn't we? And I didn't really understand what was happening when we did that. Moose or deer crossing the road will be a nice event. Oh god, yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah, that would be really good. It's quite a cozy little game though, isn't it? Yeah, I can't wait for Forza tomorrow. Can't wait. I'm going to be playing on PC. So, where are we going actually? Oh yeah, we're going right here. Left here, sorry. Yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully my motion platform works with it. Hopefully it looks good, plays good. I really, really can't wait. That is my stomach, by the way. So let's eat some of this stuff. Right, what we got? What we got in the cupboard? Frozen pizza. Right, let's get this out. You'll like this. Oh, inventory's full. Right, let's have a little drink of water while we're waiting. Put the frozen pizza over there. Okay, have some juice. Come on, move it over. Why can't I pick that up now? Come on, that's it. That's it. Okay, so now we've picked up the frozen pizza from there. We're going to go to the microwave. Going to put the frozen pizza in there. A working microwave. The only way they could improve it would be having like a transparent image so you could sort of see something coming around, but it's a microwave. Do they need to do that? Not really, no. And I've eaten it, yeah. I mean, I like that. That's cool. You have got a CB radio as well. You can tow yourself back to the road. If you've got enough money and you've run out of fuel, you can tow the truck to a workshop. Or in the game, there's sometimes trees felled across the road, and until you start putting perks for you to be able to do it, there is a chainsaw in the game. For you to be able to cut the tree down, you can just call someone to remove the roadblock for free. So that's good. Would there be any onboard radio channels like ETS? Yes, it's a single player game, Lucky, but yes, there will be a licensed, you know, like a licensed trucking FM. Don't think it's working at the moment, but that's fine. It does rain a lot, but I think that's dependent on seasons. You know, if you look top left, we're just coming out of winter into spring. Obviously in summer you won't get any rain, will you? So I think you just have to live with the seasons and the, you know, of the local area. That's, you know, that's what it does, isn't it? It rains a lot. Yeah, definitely classic. What's the time anyway? The time is 10:45. We still got stuff to do. Whoa! Oh, here we go. Physics. Look, physics. Oh wow, that was cool. I actually slid off the road there. Right, let's use this CB truck and see what it's all. Let's see what it's all about. If we've got the money. So tow back to the road 1,000. I just want to see what the sort of animation is. Obviously we could reverse, but let's do that one. I don't think there'll be an animation. I think it'll just plonk me on the road. Okay, not a problem. All good. Again, it's more than we usually have, isn't it? Oh, we are turning around. We faced the wrong way. Oh god, this could be interesting. Yeah, there's physics here because it's really wet and slidey. You can feel the truck sliding, which is very encouraging. Bang, back on the road. Yeah, all right, just slow down. Just oh god. The in-game mirrors work nice. You have got other mirrors as well. You've got these sort of misty mirrors, which I really like the effect of actually, or you've got traditional sort of full mirrors. They do affect performance, but you can turn them down. I sort of quite like them off because there's not a huge amount of traffic to watch out for. I like just sort of looking left and right and actually using the mirror. So me personally, I think to save a little bit of performance as well, I don't think I'm going to use the in-game mirrors. I don't think you need to, especially on this truck anyway. I haven't tried the other trucks. Yeah, see you later, master of 24 gaming, as he goes to bed. Living up to your name there, master of 24 gaming. Oh, I've got to go to bed. Okay. Look, we're sliding. Can you see the sliding? That's really good. So I think winter is going to be... Well, Michael described it yesterday, and I hope he didn't sort of get people's expectations up too much. But people are asking, why are you not starting us in the snow? And the same answer was when I went to Gamescom and interviewed Florian. I asked him exactly the same thing. And he said it's too hard. It's too difficult to get people to sit down who have never tried the game and go to winter. And yesterday Michael sort of described it as like, imagine winter as your boss fight. So that's hopefully he isn't building too many expectations there, but it definitely sounds interesting, doesn't it? And you can see just from the way we were turning there, we was turning the wheel, but we were sliding basically. So I think in the winter, sorry, there's going to be it's going to be hard to keep the truck straight. Right, we've got issues here with AI, but they know about that. We're going to get fined here unless we can sneak through. Just a little touch. Leave off. Is it winter now in game? No, I just said it's finished winter and we're going into spring. Look top left, you can see the white arrow. Oh, it's all happening now, isn't it? Oh, now he decides to drive. Now he does. Brilliant. Thank you. Hello, Jackie. Yes, it's not one of those. It doesn't come across like. I know I'm only playing it on controller, but it doesn't come across like one of those things where it doesn't matter what the terrain is. It seems to matter what the terrain and what the driving conditions are, and that's what we want. And you want that. You need that from a driving game. He did, Shane. Yeah. You're collecting parcels with me on in the background. Awesome, Jackie. Yeah, there will be icy roads. The whole thing is going to change. I suppose that's one beauty of having. Bit like WRC. This WRC that's coming out is the only WRC so far where you can ride or drive any route in summer, spring, winter, whatever. The amount of extra playability that's going to add is fantastic. It's the same here. This map is obviously going to look a lot different in the summer and in the winter. So it's always going to... is it a bit like Forza, I suppose, when you log into Forza Horizon and they say, yay, winter's here. And it's like, oh, the same roads, but it looks different, it behaves different. And hopefully that's what we're going to get with here, which is going to, theoretically make the map feel fresh and new every time you go to a new season. You know, spring might be a bit annoying. It's sort of in between. It gets foggy a lot. There's too much rain. That's spring, isn't it? Yeah, definitely, Lee. It's I'm having a lot of fun with it at the moment. I was playing it last night. It is good. It is good. I can't say too much because they're very strict with what you can say and what you can't say, and I can't show anything until the 12th of October. So I'm practicing various routes, ready to make. I can make three 15-minute videos and a 2-hour stream on the 12th. That's what I'll be doing. I doubt it, Derek. No, because why would you be on lakes in the first place? So no. It's not SnowRunner, is it? Yeah, it's a bit of an annoying thing with the rain. Like, look, okay, so it's squeaking. It doesn't really look like it's raining, so let's turn it off. Next minute, it's like, yeah, no, you do need the wipers on. It's a bit like, yeah, okay. I think we need an intermittent setting. I can see myself spending a lot of time in rallying though. I really can. Yeah, sat-nav is off. They know about that. Yeah. Yeah, there's some good bits to WRC. I think you're gonna like it. I think you are. And it's all cross-platform as well. All the multiplayer stuff is all cross-platform. So, yeah. Helicopter mode, yeah. And my support's not up properly? That's weird. I really like this view. I don't know why. He noticed that the texture on the tyre isn't right, so obviously he's taken a note of that. Oh, look at the scenery there with the light shining on it. That looks really good. Like, really good. That's cool. We've got some different trees down this area, actually. A lot lighter green. And now we've got some mountains in the foreground that aren't covered in snow in front of the ones that are. So where are we on the map? This is getting quite interesting down here. I like this. Okay. That looks pretty AF, as the kids say. Yeah, I think you've got to remember the initial sort of the initial scope of the game. Obviously, it's a delivery game, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get to the point where we're driving over lakes. I don't think so. Yeah. It's just a really nice looking game, isn't it? Like I say, I just hope. Oh my god. I'd be so happy to see everybody playing this on console and being as happy as we are now. That'd just be fantastic. Like I said earlier, without repeating myself, I just hope they know the potential of what they've got here. And I hope that they really do work hard to get the PlayStation version and the Xbox version running just like this. Because if it does, wow. I mean, we can see the meat and bones of the game is absolutely fine, because that's what we're playing here. We're playing the meat and bones of it, aren't we? Okay, it's a playtest, but you know, it's the meat and bones of what we're doing. We're not falling through the road, are we? You know, we're not doing that. Oh, taking care of the truck is brilliant. And we were saying earlier about the wipers squeaking. If they squeak too much, they wear out, and you have to replace them, which I think is brilliant. And if you don't replace them, they don't work. They don't clear the rain. I think that is, you know, that's fantastic. Should we just go for a walk in the forest and see how dense the actual forest is? Let's do that. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. I know the AI is going to get stuck with me, and I ain't got a problem with that. That's fine. I'm not that fussy with AI. As long as it don't interact with me, I don't care. Yeah, this is looking after the... even the way she's standing up on the wheel there, I think is pretty good. It's only fuse boxes, oil, and water. We're not a mechanic. That's fine. You know, when you're out in the field, maybe you would have to look after these sort of things yourself, and that's fine. This reminds me of Conan. There's a section in Conan in the new map that looks just like this with the flowers. I mean, come on, this looks pretty good, doesn't it? And at the moment, there's no real need. Ah, we can't go too far. At the moment, the only disappointing thing is that there's no need to come over here. Will there ever be a need to come over here? That's my stomach, by the way. I used to think it was a bear. I don't know. Will you get to the point where you go hunting? Could they introduce that into the game? I don't know. I've got no idea. Well, it says return back to the demo area, so whether that's going to be available in the main game, I've got no idea. But do we need to go walking in the forest? Will there ever be a need to? That I don't know. I hope so. Let's have some chips. Yes, and a little chocky bar. Oh, there's the hot pizza. I only cooked it. It goes back to your inventory. I didn't actually eat it. Nice. I'm having a lot, and literally, I just can't stop. Oh God, I want to cook more stuff. You know that time when you're full up, but yeah, I'm having a stew as well. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Oh, am I stuck? No, I'm not. Toilet duties, yeah. Oh God. Are you doing any more streams today? I'm not sure. I'm going for lunch with my date. Not my wife, another date that I go with on a Wednesday. She's 83. And then I might come back and play some WRC actually ready, and then get everything ready, get all the cameras set up for Forza tomorrow. Look at this. This looks really pretty up here. Really pretty. Yeah, I always enjoy my time playing this. It's not a frustrating game, is it? It's quite relaxing. Like I say, next week I will book some time for a long stream of this and actually play the game. If the playtest is available next week, actually play the game, drop it off, go and get another one, drop it off, and just see how that aspect of the game works. Because at the moment, all we've done is a lot of playtesting, I suppose, just trying different things. So we'll spend a few hours actually playing the game and see whether we can, you know, what it looks like in summer. I don't know if we'll be able to get all the way round to winter again. You know, I'd like to do sort of a 4 or 5 hour stream of just properly playing. We'll see. Yes, you can, Graham. Yeah, you just need to set it up. Yeah. Look at my nails. Look, I've had my nails done because I'm a lady. Yeah, I wonder, is it the area that looks different or the season that's changed it? Well, the area will still be the same, won't it? And they're not going to put in a different area. One thing that I am hoping for is obviously a lot of these will be evergreens, but a lot of them will lose their leaves. And I hope, oh God, I mean, if they've changed the trees and obviously the snow on there and all that sort of stuff, that'll make it very immersive, and it'll make you want to get through summer to get back to winter. And get through winter. Does it thaw at the end of winter? These are questions I need to know. How much detail have they gone into it? Because the fact that it's got seasons is a massive selling point, isn't it? Absolutely huge. But I think you'll agree, this is the closest we've got and maybe ever get to that elusive trucking game on console, you know. There's nothing else on the horizon. Yes, American Truck, Euro Truck said with their game engine that they're not even using yet, it could be possible to bring it to console. A lot of people in my comments have translated to that, to American Truck is coming to console very soon. Okay, if that's what you heard, that's what you heard. It's not. It's really not. But it will maybe eventually one day. That's it. Let's go there to the very end. I'm telling you, Nerdicus, I'm not fucking about, mate, alright? One, I don't need compliments like that. Two, I don't need to know that you're naked, right? I know what you're doing. 2 hearts as well. Leave off, nerds. I'm telling you. Look at the trees here. They look lovely, don't they? Yeah, I reckon too as well, Shane. This is really pretty down this neck of the woods. And I'm hoping that because we're coming into spring, are these spring flowers? Maybe in summer, they're not there and it looks a little bit different. We've got a roadblock here. So if we look at the map, you can see that, God, that's crying out for a bridge to go over that water and connect back, isn't it? That would be great. Is Nerdicus Matt's other account? It could be. Yeah, it could be. I tell him I'm not an object to be, you know, to be played with. That's not what I'm about, you know. Look at that! What a lovely view. You've also got a camera as well. That's how do we get on? Yeah, there's a camera as well. There's not much in the way of you got a bit of a zoom going on. I don't know if there'll be a reason to do that. I don't know where. Oh, you got night mode. Oh, okay. No, there is. No, there is stuff. There is. Oh God, there is some really good stuff actually. Nice. It looks really nice. You know I love a picture. So we can change the EV. What's EV? Not exposure, is it? What's EV? What would EV be? What would EV be? and we've got F4. Yeah, what would he if he had a photograph of certain locations, it would give the camera an actual use. Yeah, it says when you go to a point of interest. Oh, if you've got a camera, take a picture. It would be nice if. How would it work though? Because I suppose that's where a story can drive you through a game. Oh, take some pictures for me when you're out in Alaska. Oh, okay, I've got to take a picture for such and such. But this game, thankfully, hasn't got all that chitter chatter in the background. So yeah, why would you have to take it? Exposure value, yeah, yeah, yeah. What about F4? F4 doesn't seem to actually do anything. And the 6500K, that's like the what's it called? Like the light, isn't it? Yeah. Can you hunt? No, no. It is a driving game. Don't forget. Will you be able to hunt in the future? Maybe. Do you need to hunt? There's plenty of shops around. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Right, I think that is pretty much it. In this stream, we went a slightly different route. We come all the way on the right-hand side. We've still got this area to go to, which we'll do in the next stream. Still got down here. And I think what we'll do is, hopefully, fingers crossed, next week, they'll have another playtest, and I can do like a 4 or 5 hour stream, and we'll actually play the game, go and, go to the garage, try and upgrade, earn enough to get a new truck. So I'm trying to show you as much as I can throughout the game as we go. But that is it, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I might be back on this afternoon, if not all day tomorrow, Forza, and hopefully in the evening as well. White balance, that's it. That's oh, now he's talking. Right, okay, he's gone. That is it, everyone. Have a lovely rest of the day. I'll see you next time.